Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Vulcans and the Tropics. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. TJ Kidd, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now to the plate, Saul Rosenberg, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Saul Rosenberg.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Into the box, Sparky Rosen. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kidd has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch. Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
In now, Hugh Grace. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Rosen leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit sharply toward the right side. Jameson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jeff
So striding forward now, Jack Torres looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Nino Happ, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Sean Cutler is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Stepping into the box, Dan Bush. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Hawaii, the center fielder, Dan.
Now the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
Stepping in, Kirby Ellis, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Craig Ortiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. At the plate, Jack Torres comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The third baseman, Jack Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Set to get his day started, Curly G, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
To 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Marty Castle. And he lays off there, 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Sean Cutler.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The Tropics do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Frank Rizzuto, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Frank Rizzuto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Popped him up. Fatty over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Vulcans lead it 2-0. So coming to the plate, Marco Sanchez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that misses up and in, 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That is it. The shortstop, Jimmy.
Ready now, Jimmy Jr. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Junior has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 2-2. Line drive to left. Castle has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Jimmy.
Striding in, Jimmy Jamison, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitchers.
Lays off 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
To the plate now, Jed Howard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
2 out with the man at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Charles Altman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Altman.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Saul Rosenberg. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. Altman rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
At the plate now, Sparky Rosen. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 14. Great.
Digging in to try it again, Grace. First pitch on its way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jack Torres.
Ready for another chance? Jack Torres. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. The Vulcans lead this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Camille Fatty. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Camille Fatty.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Jalen Rose, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's a pop-up now. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Dan Bush.
In now, Dan Bush. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Hurley G. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Marty Castle waits on deck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Marty Castle.
Left fielder.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
No outs, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now batting, Sean Cutler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Nobody out, runner on first. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down.
The catcher, number 3.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dewey Nomura answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Frank Rizzuto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside, ball 1.
in the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Stepping into the box, Charles Altman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
To the plate now, Saul Rosenberg. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now to the plate, Sparky Rosen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
It's out for 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
But one of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Into the box now, Hugh Grace. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jack Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch down the first baseline. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate again, Curly G, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit different.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Vulcans are out in front here, 8-0. Striding in once again, Kirby Ellis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Greg Ortiz.
At the plate, Craig Ortiz. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. G moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batter, the third baseman, Marco Sanchez.
Digging in now, Marco Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Vulcans are out on top 8-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Marty Castle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Castle stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, he's certainly earned this long-term deal, but you have to assume that the last couple years on this thing, they are not going to get the return on their investment. They're expecting production early and often.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, John Cutler.
Ready once again, Sean Cutler. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So stepping in, Frank Rizzuto. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in and looking for more, Charles Altman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Standing in, Jimmy Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got the count. 2-2. Count full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 00, Jimmy Jamison.
Digging in, Jimmy Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 4, Jed Howard.
Striding into the box, Jed Howard. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Rosen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now in the box, Sparky Rosen.
For the Vultures, the center fielder, Sparky Rosen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 14, Great.
Ready for another shot now. Grace. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Oh. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Mario Melendez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Jack Torres, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Curly G. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate now, Marty Castle, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5.5, Minnesota is out in front 9-0. Stepping in, Camille Fatty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left, home run number 9 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
In now, Jalen Rose. Soft liner to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dan Bush. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on the way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Kirby Ellis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Rosen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Fred Ortiz.
At the plate, Craig Ortiz. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. The Vulcans are out in front, 9-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Cutler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Frank Rizzuto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard on the ground to first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The bat, the designated hitter, Charles Altman.
Standing in, Charles Altman. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
0-1.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
So now to the plate, Saul Rosenberg, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Line towards center field. Bush will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Timoteo Okada gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Okada.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Marco Sanchez.
Marco Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce towards the mound. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 00, Jimmy Jamison.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Jamison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
That's out.
Okada, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Two-0 count, the pitch. Called strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Jed Howard, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Settling in now, Sparky Rosen. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The center fielder, Sparky Rosen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The Tropics came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
The 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, Grace. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's inside. 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Jack Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 delivery. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-1 home.
The count, 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Curly G. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Camille Fatty.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Jalen Rhodes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dan Bush.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Bush. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Marty Castle. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Sean Cutler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Alton Page enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Frank Rizzuto, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Charles Altman.
So now to the plate, Charles Altman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here comes the 1-0. Page, a native Floridian. He's a 9-year major league vet. Two-0 count. The pitch is a fastball on the outer third. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. High and deep to right center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Saul Rosenberg, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. The 1-2. Chop now to short. Can they get two? He's got it. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now at the plate, Sparky Rosen. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. A runner on first with two away. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Vulcans on top 11-1. Jumbo Johnson enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cutler is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So striding in, Craig Ortiz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Marco Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that misses 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Jimmy Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jr. is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-1 at the end of this one. Minnesota put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Nino Happ wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. TJ Kidd struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.